Yes, now we are going to demonstrate the AND gate using transistors. We are going to use two NPN transistors, and we are going to use two switches, LED and 4 resistors, together with a source of power 9V battery. So the next move is how the configuration is done. Now you can see the configuration. The very important thing here to note is how two transistors are connected. Now you can see the emitter of transistor number 1 is connected to the collector of transistor number 2. Now this can give you a picture. One switch is connected to one base of the transistor, one switch is connected to the base of another transistor. Now the next move is when both switches are open, no current is flowing through switches. Now you can see neither of the transistor will turn on since no base current to both transistors. None of the transistor will turn on. And the next move, we have to observe when one of the switches is closed, so it allows the current to flow to reach the base. So transistor number 1 now gets the base current, so transistor number 1 is on and allows the flow of IC from the IC terminal to the emitter. So but the emitter current is blocked at the transistor number 2. See, transistor number 2 is off, so the emitter current from the transistor number 1 will not reach to the LED since the transistor number 2 is off, is blocking that current. Why transistor number 2 is off? Since it has got no base current. Without base current, the transistor will not turn on. And the next move is when the switch number 1 is closed and the switch number 2 is open. Here the transistor number 2 will turn on since it has got the base current. With the base current, the transistor number 2 will turn on, but will not get the IC since the IC is blocked at transistor number 1. The IC will not flow through the transistor number 1 since it is off. So the transistor number 2 will not get the IC, so no current will flow from the IC to the IE. Since the LED is connected to the emitter, so no current will flow from the IC to the IE, but the transistor will be on since it has got the base current. And the next move, you have to observe when both switches are just closed, so both transistors get the base current. So here the LED will turn on, very clear, and since the both transistor got the base current, and the IC will flow from the collector to the emitter, and the LED will get the current and will turn on, since the configuration will be very nice.